Friday. Welcome back to Laurie and Billie Jean. Let's eat. So, you may or may not know, this is my channel where every week I make one recipe from my grandmother's cookbook that she left us. It is a fun experiment to see what the recipes say and then see how they actually play out, which is not always the same. So this week we were making a recipe called squash casserole. It is one of only 2 recipes left that I haven't made on the channel yet, so I'm really excited to do this one. I was trying to wait till squash was a little bit more in season, so I got some fresh squash from the farmer's market. We're gonna show you what you need and then dive in. And like always, if you would like to try this recipe yourself, it will be linked in the description below. All right, let's go. Okie dokie, so here are the things we need in order to make our squash cheese casserole. I think I left out the cheese, very important. So we need a tablespoon of vegetable oil, but that's fake and I don't have any, so I'm gonna use olive oil. We need 6 medium yellow summer squash, thinly sliced. Here's my squash, we'll slice them in just a minute. We need 1 large Vidalia onion, so I got that here. We have a tablespoon of butter. We have a half a cup of Parmesan cheese, and then a cup of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. I got extra sharp because I respect myself. And then we need some sour cream, that's over there. Salt and freshly ground black pepper. You know, we always have that ready to go. And then, of course, a sleeve of crackers, the casserole favorite, crushed medium to fine Ritz. I only had that 1 sleeve left. I don't know, I'm just wiling out on Ritz crackers over here, but we'll have to make it work. So to start out with, I'm gonna go ahead and chop our squash and our onion, and then we'll hit the rest of this up. It should take maybe 5 minutes tops. All right, so let's get this going. We are going to cook our little squash on our little pan. So it says heat the oil, blah, blah. Saute the squash, onion, and butter until soft. So let's do that. How does that sound? Great. So you may have noticed in my sped up video, I took a little bit of a gamble that all of the squash and onions would melt down enough that everything would cook, even though it was a little bit overflowing at the moment. So it looks like we're good here. We did butter and olive oil, cooked our squash and onions. I did some salt and pepper as I go. I'm sure I'm gonna add some more once I get this casserole put together. So we're gonna take this and put it into our casserole dish here. Then we're gonna add in the Parmesan cheddar and sour cream, stir that together, more salt and pepper, and then basically just sprinkle Ritz crackers on top, like always, and bake for 20 minutes. So, that easy. Let's do it. So here's our casserole, and I think what we truly learned when we were putting this all together, that the squash is fake, and this is just an excuse to eat as much cheese as possible in one meal, like most casseroles. So we've got cheese and Ritz crackers, and then some squash for flavor. Great. So this is gonna go into the oven for 20 minutes and cook until it's bubbly, and then we'll have our nice little squash casserole. So let's say goodbye to it. We'll add it in here with the rest of our, woo, hot in there, the rest of our oven friends. And then we'll have a nice dinner in a couple minutes. Great. Squash is done. Looks great. Just looks phenomenal. Cheesy squash. So you can also see I've made some roasted beets. which I got from the same people who were selling the squash at the farmer's market. And I must say, I've never personally roasted my own homegrown beets. Wow, incredible stuff. Highly recommend. Okay, back to my squash casserole. It's still quite hot. I'm gonna try not to, you know, burn my tongue so I can't taste anything else, which has happened before plenty of times. This is an onion heavy bite. I'm gonna try to get another piece of squash. Wow. Cheese is so good. I'm trying to get a good taste of the squash. I can definitely tell it's fresh. It's a little early for squash, but that's kind of why they were so small, I think. So I got a couple extras. You know what? It's good. What can I tell you? Maybe you're trying to convince someone to eat squash who doesn't eat squash. You throw a lot of cheese in it. You say, hey, this is squash casserole. And they're like, wow, I love squash. And it's a stepping stone. Anyway, squash is good. Squash with cheese is even better. Highly recommended. Thank you guys so much for watching this penultimate episode of cooking out of Grandma's cookbook. I didn't even say the name. It's Laurie and Billie Jean, let's eat. Great, well, next time we are making our final recipe, something I like to call peach enchiladas. I'm really excited. I hope you are too. We're gonna find some fresh peaches. Haven't accomplished that yet, but we're gonna find some fresh peaches for this recipe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.